Hey, it's Jeanette at the Not So Perfect Mom, and I'm going to do a what I'm reading and what I just bought. I haven't really been reading very much lately. I've been kind of focused on getting my kids sorted out and the holidays coming up, which I think everybody is, but I decided to do a Friday's reads slash what I'm reading slash the last few books that I've gotten. And this one, I'm going to go straight into the last few books that I've gotten, and it kind of ties into the video that I just finished filming, and I will edit tomorrow, and hopefully it'll go up the next day or two. And that is my big unhaul. It may look like I have no books left when you get done watching that haul, but it needed to be done. I needed to cull my bookshelves. So the first book that I purchased is Karen Marie Moning's Dark Fever. This is the first book in her Fae Fever series, and I have book 2 and I have book 3, so I figured I probably should go ahead and buy the first book, and it is about the fairy world and the Unseelies versus the Seelies. Anyway, I gotta read it before I can tell you about it, but I did purchase that one. And then I won these two in giveaways. And this is The Winter King by C.L. Wilson. And I've forgotten what it's about. It's really bad of me, isn't it? Then I also got Survive the Night by Katie Ruggles. This was a giveaway by Source Casablanca, Source, something like that. And it's in the middle of a series. Okay, so those are just the books that I've actually purchased. I haven't done much of anything, but what I'm currently in the middle of reading is Me, Myself, and Them, and this is by Kurt Snyder, and it is actually a first-hand account of one young person's experience with schizophrenia, and the author is Kurt, and he is the one that has schizophrenia, and he developed it as a like a teen young adult, and he kind of goes through many years of not knowing what he has and denying it, and it's actually very engrossing. I have a son who has been diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder, and that may be too much information, but it is what it is, and I'm having to deal with it, and I'm learning a lot about it, and this is told from a young adult's perspective, so I feel like it would be more of what he might feel, although his situation and my son's situation are not really the same thing, but it's actually a very interesting guide. And I'm on page 89, so I'm about 2/3 of the way through it. I've also picked up, and I don't know what I'll get to this weekend, so I'm kind of just picking them up as they come interesting to me. Raising Kids with Sensory Processing Disorders, and this is by Rondalyn V. Whitney, PhD, and Barlisha D. Gibbs, and that is about what it says. It's a nonfiction book about sensory processing disorders. And then another nonfiction book, Rewire Your Anxious Brain, How to Use the Neuroscience of Fear to End Anxiety, Panic, and Worry. It's by Catherine M. Pittman, PhD, and Elizabeth M. Carl, MLIS, and it is about what it says. That one I'm really particularly interested in. And then I picked up The Everything Guide, Health Guide to Schizophrenia, and this is by Dean A. Haycock. And I picked this one up because it actually has more about schizoaffective disorder, which is not the same thing as schizophrenia. They are like related. They have some of the same symptoms, but it's actually kind of different. So this one, I'm skimming it for that information. And then, If Your Adolescent Has Schizophrenia, an essential resource for parents, and this is by Raquel E. Gurr, MD, PhD, and Anne Braden Johnson, PhD, and that's right along the bottom if you're looking at it. And this one is again from a young adult, maybe not from a young adult perspective, but for a young adult, about a young adult, I guess is more what I want to say or not. So this is another one that I'm going to be picking up pretty soon to pick up too, because that I think relates more to him than not. Oh, and I got 2 more that I have purchased, and I don't know anything about these. This is The Alchemist's Daughter, Catherine McMahon, but I know it's historical fiction, and I did read the back, and it actually is really cool. I think one of my catchphrases, my words that catch my attention is alchemist. I love all things to do with that, and that grabbed my attention. And then this one, which you can see I paid $1 for. It's The Sixth Wife. She survived Henry VIII to be betrayed by love. Susanna Dunn. So, and that is historical fiction, obviously, by about Catherine Parr. So, that is what I'm reading, and that is what I have been picked up recently. And you kind of got a little glimpse of what's going on in my life. So, I just thought I would catch up with you. Let me know down below what you're reading. If you've got any experience with schizophrenia or schizoaffective disorder, feel free to message me, or, you know, I'm on different social medias. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook. You can pretty much find me anywhere, or email me through Gmail. I don't mind. But that's all. I guess I'll see you next time. If you want to see more videos from me, don't forget to like and subscribe. And hopefully my unhaul will be coming up pretty soon. And then maybe tomorrow or in the next day, depending on how slow our internet is. But till next time, bye.